And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Coming up on the first pitch and on the hill in this one, Shane McClanahan.
Yeah, and when he's on, he's a real treat to watch. I become a fan myself. You know, he often takes the pressure off of his hitters to score a lot of runs, but they have to be careful to not just go into a slumber. They've got to put up some runs, make it a little bit easier for this guy so he doesn't have to battle every time that he's out there. No one should be surprised, though, if he settles in and takes control of the game and throws a shutout.
Got him looking. Down on strikes, and he knew it. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Here comes a pitch. Got him. 2 away here in the top of the first.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you've got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
The next pitch misses, and the count's even at 2.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake,
got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. 1, 2, 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now up for Tampa Bay, Yandy Diaz. Struck him out swinging. The high heat too much on that one. And now it's Brandon Lau. He has, as they like to say, light tower power. Not a big guy, but a big swing and thunder in that bat. And a swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Fires over to Guerrero. They get the out. Back here at Tropicana Field, all set for the start of the inning. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Alejandro Kirk. Check swing, went around. And the count 1 and 2. Got him. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Swings and misses, and we're filled up.
Wow. Good luck catching up to that one.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. Arozarena going back. Hauls it in on the warning track. Blue Jays go down in bottom half of inning number 2. And the batter will be the shortstop, Wander Franco. A little out front there as he swings through it. On the ground to third. The throw to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Harold Ramirez at the dish. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He'll circle the bases, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Isaac Paredes now. The line to kick the pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1 and 2. And he deals. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Out towards left center. Varsho moving under it. That's out number 2. And now the right fielder, Josh Lowe. The wind of the pitch. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
1-2 here. In the air, left field. Varsho moving under it. Makes the catch. And that is that. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo. Back now in Tampa Bay, on to the 3rd inning. And now for the Jays, Santiago Espinal. And now it's 1-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Siri racing, makes the catch. Whit Merrifield up to the plate. Good contact guy, good defender. And down on strikes. And there's 2 down.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Here's Kiermaier now. Next offering is down low. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Here's George Springer. He's 0 for 1. Chris, one of the things that's really cool about George Springer's story is what he has overcome. As a kid, he had a lot of anxiety, and he had a stutter, and he's a guy now that speaks publicly and does so marvelously and is a great spokesperson for young people who struggle with stutter. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Called strike 3 and a fastball. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And now the catcher for the Rays, Christian Bethancourt. The pitch. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Here's a 2-2. To the right side, Merrifield. Throws to first. 1 up, 1 down. Yandy Diaz now. Ball to strike. And that one in the air center field. Kiermaier makes the grab. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for the Rays, Brandon Lowe. He was a strikeout victim his first time. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Up the middle. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing here this half. Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Bo Bichette. Got him. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. His first at bat was a strikeout. And now it's even up. Line drive, and there's a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Struck out looking in his first at bat. The pitch. And now 2-2. Tying run is at first. The Rays leading on the solo homer. Got him! 2 gone now. And now it's Dalton Varsho. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. 1-1, check swing, appeal down to third, and he held up. That one misses. 3-1.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And he grounds one to the right side. Diaz takes it to the bag, and that is that. One left. Welcome back. Bottom of the fourth. Now up for Tampa Bay, Randy Arozarena. The wind of the pitch. Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Around first and hustling for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Now batting Wander Franco. Grounded out his first time. One down, base is empty. And a count 1-2. Kicks and deals. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with two strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And welcome back. New inning getting started. Now it's Matt Chapman. Swing and a miss. And that's strike two.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's the 2-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And now one away.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Now it's the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Popped in the air, left field. And the inning is over. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. And the pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Kicks and fires. The punch out there, and one away. Now here is Josh Lowe. Doubled his first time up. Strike two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with, and there's just so much information.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the third out of the inning. Rays held in check here. Back now in Tampa Bay. Here's Kevin Kiermaier.
Look, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield.
Could be extra bases. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up. Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Man at second. Hard hit, base hit. And now it gets into the corner. Run comes in from second. It's 1-1. And he's there with a double.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Check swing. He went. And the count is 1-2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run. So you
swing and a miss. And he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 2. Got him. So he's gotten deep into this game. And at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Alejandro Kirk, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone. That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Next one misses. 3-1 now. Checks his swing. Now would appeal to third. And yes, he did. He went around. Springer, the lead runner, out at second. Kirk at first, 2 out of the inning. Got him looking. That ends the frame. Back here at Tropicana Field, and here's the catcher, Christian Bethancourt. That one fouled off.
Well, these Rays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Got him swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Two and 2. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in with a stand-up double.
He was all over that one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot. Turned around and made a nice catch.
And a foul ball. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a miss. And that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors. And the Rays, they go to the bullpen. Ryan Thompson. And here is Matt Chapman. At the belt and fires. And strike 2.
Well, these Blue Jays being a little too patient at the plate in this game. We've seen them go down looking several times, just not really showing much fight in a lot of their at-bats so far.
Got him swinging.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Whit Merrifield next up for the Blue Jays. Check swing, but he went too far. And the count is 2-2. And down on strikes he goes. The big righty strikes out the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning stretch time. Bottom of the 7th. Here's Wander Franco.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
2-2 now. And that's outside.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Kiermaier makes the grab, one down.
Just could not get in sync and even guess right. When you talk about guessing in the game, it's really anticipation and sort of going with what the highest probability pitch, velocity, location at that point of the at-bat is. Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so
manager out of the dugout. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Yimi Garcia.
Number 93.
Now here is Isaac Paredes.
No, that's out.
And it is 2-1. Line drive, that's a base hit. And the go-ahead run into scoring position. One away.
a couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line.
Double steal. This to third, down the line, and it's foul. 1-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird.
Line drive, base hit. Throw comes in quickly, holds that go-ahead run at third, and there's still one away.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Swung on, belted. Springer going back, racing back some more. And caught on the warning track. Both runners tagging. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly. It's 2-1.
Well, it's a nice job right there. It's always great when you can get on the scoreboard first. Just good situational hitting to bring him home from third right there.
And a 1-2. On the ground to short, Bichette. Zips it across. That ends the inning and stops things from getting. Jason Adam gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Jason
into center. Siri tracks it down for the out.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
And a foul ball.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
And the right-hander deals. And there's a ball. Activity in the bullpen. Pete Fairbanks getting ready to go. Goes down looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
This one high in the air to left center. A Rosarena on his horse. That's down. One hops off the wall. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Been a pretty rough game at the plate for him so far. A bunch of strikeouts, so that felt good, I'm sure. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Runner leads away at second. Got him! That's the 3rd out. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Rays. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Yandy Diaz.
Yandy Diaz.
On the ground to third. And that one finds its way through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fly ball down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone, and that is gone. Brandon Lau pops one out of here, and they add on. It's 4-1.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Now it's Randy Arozarena.
Heart of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The 1-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Wander Franco. Tim Mesa gets the call from the pen. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Number 58. Tim
Lifted in the air, right center field. Springer on the move. Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. Out number 2.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Tosses across to first. That's out number 3. The Rays with a new pitcher on now, Pete Fairbanks. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Alejandro Kirk.
Number 29.
Swing and a base hit.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Next to hit, Dalton Varsho. And that is cut on and missed. And the count is filled up.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
In the air, right center field. This is demolished. Way back and gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they cut into the deficit. It's 4-3. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it.
And here is Matt Chapman. The tying run at the plate. Swings through that. Out to short. Franco. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
And 1-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Squeezes it. And there's 2 away. Now on the mound for the Rays, Colin Poche.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
And Poche ready to work. Bounce to the left side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Rays hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, a 4-pitch save. He was just starting to get comfortable out there after throwing a lot of pitches in the bullpen in this one. But a nice job